What's up, everybody? Chad, Endless Potential. Let's dive into this. So I'm out in town doing some errands, short on time just because of the way the day laid out. I already worked out this morning. Macros are going great throughout the day. Calorie restrictions going great. And then I got to thinking, here I am on a short notice. I need to get some food in. I've roughly got about 100 grams of protein I got to get through, and within probably the next 2 hours. And so I wanted to kind of go over like a kind of a cheaper way of doing this. So if you do at the stop, instead of going out to the, like a quick fast food place, this is what we're going to do. Nothing crazy here. We're going to do tuna, okay? Hold up. That's not where this is supposed to be like, some amazing thing. So just a couple packets of tuna. It'll be roughly about 70 to 80 grams. All right. Then, now we're in a calorie deficit right now. So take this into account. If I was eating for a surplus, this would be a lot different. So then I got some pickles here. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but they are really great for volume. 0 calories, and they got some pretty good sodium in them. So it'll help with maintaining water as you're coming down in carbs. And if you stop at a Publix, you get free crackers. So picked up a couple packets of these, 20 calories each. Really easy to count up. I did 5, so I knew when I eat them I have 100 calories of carbs. Right there. I got about 100 calories extra I could get away with for the rest of the day. That's not got to be protein, so I still left myself some room there. But 100 calories, 20 per pack. Super easy, and they're free. So that's the main thing. So this is one meal, and then these pickles will last me, a few more days throughout the week, or however long I, take to eat these. Whenever you're coming down in a deficit, this is one of the few things that I really like to use to help. Different types of pickles. You can get the smaller ones. You can get the bigger pickles, whichever one you prefer. If you like pickles, but I'll use those especially at nighttime. Like if I'm super hungry and I'm like I can't go to sleep, I'll eat a few pickles. Maybe 1 or 2, not the big ones, but like these smaller ones. Eat a couple of those and go straight to bed before I start to feel that hunger again, because I'm just getting rid of the signal enough where it's getting me into sleep, so I can have some pretty decent sleep for being in a deficit.
You didn't have any plans that you'd care to join us.
And then, all in all, I'm gonna get some flack for this, but I'm not that far into a deficit yet, so I do want something sweet, so I got me a Diet Dr. Pepper. Some people are gonna be, really opposed to having diet sodas in their diet or in their nutrition plan. I think that they're fine in moderation. Me just starting out, I'd rather get the macros down and the calorie restriction dialed in, more so than me trying to really grind through not having anything sweet yet. Just kind of, just taking time with it. Like, you don't have to rush it. You don't have to go from eating like you would in a bulk to like, okay, I'm gonna cut, and then just go into like you're trying to prepare for something crazy, like it's super shredded. Like, it takes time. You want to do these things kind of relatively slow, as slow as you can, so you're maintaining muscle. Unless you did have a deadline, that's a little different there. But so for me right now, I have me a Dr. Pepper. That won't always be in the nutrition plan here. Eventually, I'm gonna pull that out. Downside is with Diet Cokes, yes, they are 0 calories. Thumbs up there. Downside is your body still reacts to it as if you had sugar, so you still get the insulin spike from it. And obviously, with it being aspartame and stuff like that, it's not the healthiest option you could. Obviously, the healthiest option would probably be like lemon water, cucumber water, coconut water. Anything you can do like that is pretty low calories. Coconut water might be a little bit more, but overall, moderation. One every week or 2, nothing too crazy. Not like I'm gonna go all out and have one every single day. And so the plan is to stair step it, right? You don't have to go from nothing to super crazy intensity, and you don't have to go from eating like normally you would eat to all of a sudden completely, crazily changing your diet. Whatever it is that can make you do that one extra step, whatever it is, you got to focus on it. So I would say, like, for right now, I'm trying to hit macros. The macros right now are the most important because I need to make sure I can establish my calorie intake. Once the macros are established and I got my calories dialed in, then I know, okay, now I can shift left or right, right?
Well, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So if I get on the scale, it's been about 2 weeks now, so I should be starting to be pretty consistent with this, about a pound to pound and a half. Y'all have seen it if you've been watching the channel. You find your starting point, and then you can decide, am I losing weight too fast? Am I losing weight too slow? So I don't want to go anything over 2 pounds a week. That's too crazy, I think. Take too much muscle with it. And then if I go too short, if I'm doing like half a pound a week, well, it's going to take me forever to lose, 20, 30 pounds, whatever it takes to get down to that super leanness I'm wanting to get to.
Freeze! I'm thirsty.
So, plan is 1 to 1.5 pounds is what I'm shooting for. 1.5 if I can maintain that with hunger and everything, and going from there. That's the main thing I wanted to get out, is that I'm just showing you an option here. You don't have to always go to the fast food. Just run to the store real quick. You can whip up something real fast. It's not always gonna be the most tasteful thing. A lot of people like, it's not gonna be like a cheeseburger, obviously, where it's with fries and you're getting the sauces and all that. You have to change something, right? You have to actually make a effort and be disciplined on it. But don't use the excuse that you need to get something really quick, and so I'm just gonna run over to McDonald's or whatever and get whatever you can. Run to the grocery store real quick. If it's during the day and it's not too late, get your rotisserie chicken. Yes, it's not as healthy as other chickens It's not as healthy as other options of eating chicken, grilled chicken being one of the higher ones, baked. With rotisserie, they usually put oil on it.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay?
Cooking oils. So there's that downside, but still, it is really a one ingredient food except for the seasoning and the oil. It's chicken. It's a whole chicken. And the only downside would really be the oil that you're cooking with. But when you're in a pinch, it's not supposed to be a constant here. What we're trying to do is establish the behavior to then get more consistent, right? So don't think of it as like, I need to get a rotisserie chicken every single day or every week or whatever. Like, use some sense here. Like, you got caught outside of your normal, right? Like, you didn't manage, you didn't cook your food for the week. You didn't have nothing planned, that you didn't expect to be outside of your house, late at night or something. You need to eat dinner. Whatever the circumstance is, don't allow that to dictate you justifying yourself going off of your plan. I'm not saying that my plan is the one that works. What I'm saying is, it's your plan, right? So you've decided that you want to get to this point, right? You've decided that you want to lose weight. You want to get into you have an image in your head of where you're wanting to get to physically, right? So now mentally, you need to make it to where you can be as disciplined and consistent as you can. And then whenever you do have limited options, understand which one is the highest option you can choose to get closest to your goal, right? So that's what I was getting at here. I didn't want to make it a super long video. Just wanted to show y'all that when you're in a pinch, I even got a free spoon, right? It's not like I'm eating this tuna with my hand. Went to Publix, grabbed a spoon, grabbed some crackers at the same place by the soup area, some packets of tuna. Boom, there we go. Pickles. This will keep me full for a while. I need to eat a little bit more before I go to bed today. Still got a few hours, but that's about 70, 80 grams right there. Protein will keep you really, really full for a while, and whenever you're trying to be in a deficit, that is your friend, because at some point, you're going to be hungry no matter what. Just try to choose the best times, right? Try to be hungry whenever you're more busy, and try not to go to bed hungry, because it makes it hard to sleep. Then you get up and raid your pantry, and just kind of make it work till you fit your life, right? Everybody's got a different, schedule. Everybody's day-to-day is so different, and the activities they have to do, the time it takes to maybe drive to work, whatever it is, you have to make it work for you. But you've made the plan that you want to do this thing, right? You want to gain weight, or you want to lose weight, or you want to get in shape, or you want to bodybuild, whatever it is. You've got to find a way that fits you. So I was just showing you a real quick option here. I'll quit rambling, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.